Why tipping has become a problem. Now, I know this is a very touchy subject when it comes to tipping, but as us drivers, unfortunately, we rely heavily on tips because if we didn't, we would be receiving $2 to $3 on most occasions when doing an order, which we wouldn't be making any money. We're driving our own vehicles, having to put gas in it. We have wear and tear, and the list goes on. So why tipping has become a big problem is because we have inflation. Living costs are at its all-time high, and number two, when you go to order on these apps, there's lots of fees, and the prices for most food is increased as well, so you're paying a lot more for ordering on the app versus going into the restaurant in most cases. So a lot of customers aren't tipping, or they're barely tipping compared to a few years ago when I was delivering. We've seen a lot better tipping, more generous tipping. It's just not the same anymore. So when you turn on your app, you're seeing a lot of offers coming in with no tips or very, very low tips. We're having to do a lot of declining more than ever. And I can't even remember the last time I've ordered on the apps. It has been quite a while. But when I order on the apps, because I'm a driver, I'm on this side, I know what a driver goes through. I always make sure to take care of my driver generously because I know sometimes they're having to wait for my order. They're having to drive their own car. They're bringing it to me because I don't feel like going out and going and getting food or cooking. So it's a luxury to have somebody bring me my food. And so in return, I'm going to go ahead and make sure to take care of my driver. Let me know the last time you ordered food, but I think with, increased cost as well as the fees, people just aren't tipping like they used to, or they're not tipping at all. And do I see this changing anytime soon? I don't think it will. Although I will say there has been some news stations and people talking about making sure to tip your driver, because I don't think a lot of people realize what us drivers have to go through, whether it's waiting, whether it's driving long distance to go pick up an order, then bring it to the customer, as well as we're not paid for our gas. We're not paid for when we need new tires. We're not paid if your transmission goes out. We're not covered if there's any repairs. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. We're paid $2 to $3 for an order, and that's what we're paid by these delivery apps. So if there wasn't any tips there, we wouldn't be making any money. We'd actually be out here doing charity work. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you guys noticing a decrease in tips in your area? A lot more offers with no tips? Or is your area good? Because there are still areas that customers are tipping generous. Maybe you're in a tourist city where you get a lot of tourists and they're taking care of their drivers. And if you're in one of those areas, take advantage of it. Go out there and make that money. But we're gonna get these apps turned on. It is raining out here. We're gonna see how the orders are tonight. I'm in Oregon and it rains a lot. Doesn't usually play that big of a part in the type of offers that come in. You think it would, but it doesn't. We're gonna get them turned on. Husband is driving tonight. We're gonna get these wheels to move, and I'll let you guys know once I get my first offer lined up. So it didn't take long for the offers to start coming in. Declined 2 already before I finally accepted one. $3.04 for 1.1 miles. That was a decline. No tip offer. Here's another one from DoorDash. $8 for 12.5 miles. 12.5 miles for $8 is ridiculous, and that was going to take me out to Portland. Decline. And then, believe it or not, Grubhub came in, and that was 2.8 miles for $6.19 for hops and drops. So we are pulling in right now, and this place actually looks pretty busy, but hopefully the order is waiting for me. We're heading in. Picking up with Patty and with Grubhub.
That is going to be about 5 to 10 more minutes.
5 to 10?
Yes.
Okay.
We do have a booth. You're welcome to sit out over here, or if you want to wait in your car and come back, that also works.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, folks.
For Patty?
Pick it up, Patty. Yep.
Perfect, thank you.
Of course, thank you.
All right, guys, as you guys heard, order was not ready. She told me about 5 to 10 minutes. When they say that, I'm usually thinking on the higher end. set my timer, and she told me I could go sit down, and sometimes I don't like sitting off in the corner because you can get forgotten about. And so I'm sitting off in the corner. I'm trying to keep an eye on, you know, if somebody brings the order up. Didn't see anybody. Got up one time to check to see if I'd missed anybody, and still no order up front because I have a shelf. Well, 10 minutes had gone by, so I'm standing up front by the counter just to check on my order, because 10 minutes for $6. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on that. I don't really like waiting for $6. 10 minutes. So 10 minutes came, and I seen somebody bagging up an order, stapling, and I was like, that has to be my order. Sure enough, it was. So we got it. There was a drink as well, but she put it in the bag. So we are good to go. Customer is 6 minutes, 2.2 miles. We're on our way. I think it's a house too. So let's go get this order dropped off. Easy drop off. Customer wanted me to knock, so I gave them a knock. They also told me to close the gate after I'm done, which I always do, but obviously somebody's left the gate open, or they probably wouldn't be leaving that note. So it got out of the neighborhood, and you already know, had a few declines to do. Didn't take me very long to line up this order. $11, 5.3 miles for DoorDash, and I think my acceptance rate is probably like 9% now or something like that. So not a bad offer. We're gonna go ahead and go to this Italian restaurant, pick up this order. Now, this Italian restaurant has screwed me over in the past. Here comes Grubhub. Let me see what this is. Grubhub. Oh, not a bad one. No, it is a bad one. I'm thinking $8, 4 miles. It's actually 8 miles, $4. So that's a no. Let me reject that. Anyways, we have to make sure that let me get the directions back in for my husband. We have to make sure that they give me the entire order, because last time they forgot the customers, I think it was pasta, something of their meal. They forgot something in their meal, and the customer was not happy, and the restaurant told them to call me. They blamed it on me, and I'm like, this is all they gave me. And luckily I have it on recording. They gave me just one bag. It sounds like possibly it should have been 2 bags, because it sounded like it was like a cold type of salad, like a pasta salad dish type of thing. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, let's go get this order, and I gotta pay close attention, make sure they give me anything, because obviously this restaurant likes to blame the driver, which was not cool, but whatever. I did my job. I just gotta pay attention when I pick up from this restaurant. So we're heading there now. Looks like it is another busy night in here. Annie C or Ann C, DoorDash. Here. All right, let's see. Here's Carissa. Thank you. And here, that one, and this one. There you go. So calzone, the bread, the garlic bread, everyth's here. Okay. And mozzarella. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. You too. Order was ready, guys, and it smells really, really good. But she's giving me the order. Let me turn this down. And she just has a look like she's not sure, which of course I'm concerned due to the last incident. So I'm going like, you know, going over the contents of what's supposed to be in the order. She gave me 2 bags, so I'd assume everything's there. She says yes, so we should be good, but no driver wants to hear unsureness. We want to make sure everything's there for the customer. The last thing we want is a phone call going down the road asking, you know, where their salad or pasta or drink or whatever it is. Customers 13 minutes, 4.9 miles. We're on our way. All right, guys, orders dropped off. So here's the base pay for the order that we just dropped off, $2. This goes back to, you know, tipping. If nobody tipped, we would just be making $2 to $3. Who would, like that, the restaurant prior to this, who would want to wait at a restaurant for 10 minutes for a customer's order for $2 or $3? I sure as heck would not want to do that. I know a lot of you guys wouldn't either. So we really appreciate the tips, and this customer was really generous with their tip. They tipped $9, which is very much appreciated. You know, we want to offer a service, bring people food that, you know, maybe had a long day at work. They don't feel like cooking. They don't feel like driving and going getting food. Maybe they don't feel well. They just want food brought to them. A variety of reasons. We want to offer a service to customers and greatly appreciate it when they take care of us as drivers. So after we got out of that neighborhood, got me an offer from Ubereats, $9.87 for 4.1 miles. So good offers are coming in because we still have customers that are willing to take care of their drivers. We're pulling into the restaurant right now. It's been a while since I picked up from here, but tonight the restaurant seemed busy. Luckily the last restaurant didn't have too long of a wait, so hopefully there's no wait here. We can keep these wheels to move and we're heading in. Hi. How can I help you? Picking up for page P with Uber Eats. I'll try. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Order just came out, perfect timing, and it comes like in this cute little reusable bag. Super cool that the restaurant does that. Most restaurants don't do that. You don't get no cool bag with it. Customer 5 minutes at 2.3 miles. We are on our way. Oh, hi there. How's it going? Yes. Had to flip around. All right. Yes. All right. It's a cool little bag they give you. The little, I know, reusable bag.
Actually, I knew that. We've done this 2 times.
Have you? Nice. Have a good night. Enjoy. Another easy drop off. Customer was actually waiting outside when we pulled up. He was all excited for his food. Got him his food, and we're getting out of this neighborhood. It's been a good night. Reasonable offers coming in, of course. As always, you're gonna have those declines, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me, and of course, if you did enjoy the ride along, do give the video a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.